the 60s, I had a standard rap, which went something like, soon we'll be reading and writing on computer screens. And you'll be able to publish without having to submit something to a publishing company. And someone else will be able to call your document to a computer screen, and there'll be automatic royalty on everything you write. And almost everyone reacted in exactly the same way. There'd be a long pause, and they'd finally say, is it like a tape? And everyone said it. And I should have said, yeah, it's like a tape. But then the Apple II came out, and people say, oh, I get it. This is what you meant. And I said, well, that's part of it. And they say, computer bulletin boards. Oh, this is what you meant, Ted. I said, well, that's part of it. And they say, then something else would come out, and they say, oh, this is what you meant, Ted. No, that's part of it. And they said, the World Wide Web. This is what you meant. I said, no, that is not it. The point is that in electronic documents, I've always said that every quotation should be connected visibly to its original source. And you should have many different kinds of links with visible connections, straps visible between the different pages. And since we're not mimicking paper, there's not just one visualization. You can have many different visualizations. WYSIWYG, the Xerox PARC model, actually the term, what you see is what you get, came from a transvestite comedian named Flip Wilson, who would put on his dress and say, what you see is what you get. And John Siebold, who is the pioneer in computer typesetting, saw Flip Wilson and said, that's the motto I want to put across, that you want to be able to edit it the way it should look. And so he told that motto to the people at Xerox PARC, and they shortened it to WYSIWYG. But it always meant what you see is what you get when you print it out. Now, if we let go of these training wheels, if we let go of this tradition that we're mimicking paper, now WYSIWYG makes no sense, because you're going to have the heart of the whole structure will be connections that can't be printed, or which if you try to print them won't make a hell of a lot of sense. We have to just, it's like, how long are you going to hug the shore with your boat? We're going to have to strike across the sea. And it means letting go of a lot of things. So we let go of WYSIWYG and what I call and move to what I call WYSIWYNK. What you see is what you never could. So that means that new visualizations of all kinds will be possible, and none of them is outlawed. The point is what's useful.